In this video, we will understand the concept of hypervisor, what is it, its types, that is type 1 and type 2, and finally, what are the key vendors which are prevalent in the market. So, here we start. Let's look at this scenario that we have one server only, and on this server, we want to have different virtual machines. Maybe one virtual machine with the Windows OS, other one with Linux OS, and the next one with the Mac operating system. And maybe there are other VMs also that we are looking forward to be installed. But a single server is unable to do that. And that is where hypervisor comes into picture. Hypervisor makes sure that multiple VMs are created and there is resources also which is given to them, that is storage, memory, CPU processes, everything. So let's say we have five of the VMs here and this server has only got 8 GB of RAM. So what hypervisor will do is it will start allocating respectively. These are all customizable changes which can be done on the respective VM. So let us say 2 GB RAM for the first VM, another 2 for the second, third may be given 1 GB, fourth 1 GB, and lastly 2 GB for the last of the VM. So all this permutation combination can be done. Everything is done via the help of hypervisor. About the definition of hypervisor, rather its introduction. Hypervisor, as we earlier saw, it's a type of software or firmware that creates and manages different VMs. VMs means different virtual machines, and it allows multiple operating system. As we earlier saw, one may be Linux, Mac OS, or Windows. All can run on the single physical machine. Not only that, a hypervisor is responsible for allocation of CPU, memory, or storage. And this storage, memory, and CPU can be customizable based upon the requirement. Hypervisor is also called VMM, that is Virtual Machine Monitor. Hypervisor types. Primarily, there are two types of hypervisors, that is type 1 and type 2. Talking about type 1 hypervisor, as we can see, this is one single server on which we have the hypervisor installed and then the VMs. So it is interesting to see that the hypervisor is directly installed on top of the hardware. And this hardware can be maybe Cisco C220 or 240 or maybe HP DL380 or else some other server, maybe PowerEdge R750 from Dell, and these type of. These all are the bare metal hypervisor or other bare metal servers on top of which the hypervisor will run. These hypervisors are presently used for enterprise environment or maybe data centers. Home users will seldom use it because of the high performance of these, and there are some high scalability requirements also that these type of servers can cater to. Now coming towards type 2 hypervisor. Type 2 hypervisors, they require an operating system, which may be a Windows operating system, it may be a Linux operating system, or maybe Mac OS. So hardware and hypervisor have another layer of operating system on which it has to run. So once hypervisor is installed on top of it, we can run multiple VMs, same as the type 1. Now, another important aspect is the server on which the type 2 hypervisor is installed. These are more or less for the home usage or for testers or for developers. So it can be something like Dell PowerEdge T50 550 or else maybe ML 350 by HP or else HP ZBook, Lenovo ThinkStation, and such type of desktop and workstation related environment, and not used in the enterprise and data center, unlike type 1. Hypervisor vendors. So there are different vendors which are incumbent in the market, and they are playing very well across the different VM environments and providing their services with the cutting edge technology. And with that, the first one is the VMware, which provides both the type 1 and type 2 hardware, or rather hypervisors. So the first one is the VMware vSphere ESXi, which is the type 1, and Workstation VMware, which is the type 2. Microsoft only provides type 1 hypervisor, which is called Hypervisor Hyper-V. Citrix, again type 1, Citrix Hypervisor, and Oracle, both types. One is called the Oracle VM Server, which is type 1, and Oracle VM VirtualBox, which is the type 2. Finally, type 1 by IBM, which is called IBM Power VM. So this is the list of different hypervisor types which are provided by some of the key vendors in the market. That takes us to the end of our presentation. Hope you like it. Thank you.